guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a reading for the full moon for the collective. All right, so let's get into that. We're going to do your past life for the last 7 days at this time of, let's see, the last week of January. What in your past life? And it'll be for the age that you are now. So, in that past life, at that age of the last week of January, I'm going to see. Oh, you might be a star seed here. That galactic, another world or another galaxy or another place that you come from, come to Earth to kind of shine your light. Definitely affects people. Just your presence may be quite alluring, and people come out of nowhere and want to talk with you. You shine yourself brightly, and you just draw people in. You don't know how or why, you just do. Tell me about the Monday. Oh, we have a spouse here. This may have been a spouse. Maybe they've come back as a male and maybe this time they're a female. Maybe it's vice versa, but maybe they've been both genders when they've come back from their past life or each lifetime that they've come. If they've come into contact as a spouse to you. Wow. Now, Celtic, they may be, I'm getting Scottish type of descendant here. And there may have been some unrequited love between the two of you. This could be your karmic coming through here to come into, come between somebody here, possibly you and who you're meant to be with. Oh, dang, that went on the floor. Oh, you may have said your wedding vows here. You may have been married. I'm just going to pick up the one off the floor. Okay, so one of you was an authority figure. Maybe you both were, maybe judges or something to do with the justice system here. Wow, maybe said your vows for service to the people, to the crown, to whoever was in charge at that time. Whoa, okay. There may be Native American descent here. Remember, we all kind of came from other places. Our ancestors did, right? To um, when they explored the globe, right? And there were a lot of people that were already in certain places. And Native American people were in place when the white man came this way. So let's have a look here. Learning or leaving or travel. Okay, so let's see. We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I feel like you may have realized this person was a karmic. Maybe you have vows to the justice system, maybe not so much as a spouse. Now, it could be that somebody is here to get between the two of you who you're meant to marry here. Now, maybe they're Native American, maybe you are. Let's see. Something is leaving or traveling towards the right person, I'm getting. Not letting this unrequited love come between you. Yeah, look at you. You're a high priest or priestess. So you have this all knowing. You have gifts from spirit, or you have some way of maybe a clair here or two, even. Everybody's psychic. It's just a matter of tapping into those gifts. Okay. Yeah, you have the angels on your side that are all there helping you. Yes, and I feel like this may have been that to get away from this person, you know there was somebody out there for you. You've come back as male or female, and you've always found your spouse. Now, there might be somebody that tries to get in the way that maybe is Scottish or Scottish Irish descent. We have the vows and authority figures. So it could be possibly that this person tried to use some type of authority over you, whether it has to do with justice system, or if you were this person that took your vow and you meant what you vowed to the justice system. There's Native American descent here. You may have been leaving for America here. Maybe you lived in Scottish or Scotland or Ireland, and you're going with your intuition and being led by your angels. So let's see what your dreams are here for that last week in January, that may be coming up for you now, not in your past life, but now. Now, this may be a dream that you've always had since your past life. It could be coming through, or it could be what's coming in, or that you've dreamed about lately. Let's see, or that you dream in that last week. For Sunday. Oh, riding. It doesn't have to be a horse. Could be that you're traveling towards somebody, taking some type of transportation, or connecting with animals in some way. It's the number 6, so this is kind of caring or having some type of service here. That nurturing and harmony, that family oriented. This could be that you've traveled to who you're meant to have as your family when you were born. This could be from when you've come from a galactic solar system elsewhere. You may be an artist, or this person's name is Art. Now, this could be uh, some type of change for you when you meet this person. It may change a lot of things for you. You may be very creative, and this is maybe how you meet this person. Maybe you meet them in a museum or some kind of art studio, something to do with art. Maybe it's a class or a course. Maybe it's in college or a night course, or some type of hobby or something that you like to do. Maybe it has something to do with your job. Yeah, this person, this unrequited love, this Celtic person here may have been a stranger to you. Okay. And there may have been a key that they had that you saw within this person. There might be some key things that you saw. Now, you may have gained some knowledge about this, or you were being logical and maybe analysis. There's some analysis here. You were analyzing this person. Something may have been off. There's 7-7 here. And this is that reflecting on somebody or assessing somebody. They may have had some key things that you had noticed, that your intuition may have been alerting about this unrequited love. They had no love for you or your spouse. There may have been some jealousy here, a stranger that came out of nowhere that wanted to, I feel like, disrupt your life in some shape or form here. Now, if this has to do with your past life, or if this is now, there may be somebody around you that is jealous of this spouse that's coming in, jealous of your talent. Could be that they are jealous of you. Now, it could be the same sex, it could be the opposite sex. It's not unheard of. There are people out there that it's almost like a competition between the sexes, and it's not meant to be like that. It's meant to be a team of when you get together in a commitment. I mean, that is meant to be a sacred thing. Like, this is in, especially if you get married, it's under the eyes of God. And I mean, God's there anyway, or Jesus, or whoever you believe in as spirit. It's a vow through love, right? So nowadays that isn't so much the case. It's more about who you hook up with. It's superficial. It's only skin deep. It's not anything that's of value. Ah, you may go and maybe you get married at the justice of the peace, or you go to the courthouse to get married here. There's a wedding here. This is something that's going to change everything. It's going to change your freedom. You're going to have to adapt to it. There's adventure, there's curiosity coming through here in the form of great things. Now, I kind of feel like the stranger may have tried to come between you and your spouse. You come together every lifetime. And this may happen every lifetime. Somebody is always in the way of something here. Tell me about the Native American here. What is that about? Wealth. Oh, wow. Okay, we have number 4. This is about stability. These may be fundamental values that you have from your ancestors, angels, and spirit guides. This is a form of stability. This is maybe even manifestations. You may get that from your Native American descent or descendants, your ancestors that are coming through, maybe helping you with this manifestation. This may be part of your nationality. You may be dreaming about this person. There's a lot of wealth here. And that wealth could mean love. It may not be about the dollar, right? So what's the leaving or travel? Ah, this may be going to leave or travel to do some shopping somewhere else, or to a holiday is kind of what I'm picking up here. It's like very easy. Time isn't an issue. Money isn't an issue. Tell me more about the buying, leaving, or travel. You may leave the area of wherever the stranger is. Maybe they're bothering you. Ah, nudity. Wow. Now, this could mean a couple different things. This is spirit coming in. And this may be that you are good with who you are, and even in the nude, you're good with who you are. You are who you are, and you accept who you are. This isn't any insecurities when it comes to your body size or type. You may be buying things, clothes here with the nudity. Maybe you're going to a nudist beach or a colony, or tell me about the nudity. What is that about? I feel like it's more you're buying clothes, actually, from somewhere else in the world. Falling. Mm. I kind of feel like this is, don't let the wealth or the greed overtake you about the buying. It's not about what you have materially, it's more about what you have inside yourself. A lot of people put a lot of emphasis on the whole mighty dollar and that greed, and it changes people. And it's about being humble in who you are. And when I say humble, I mean being good with who you are. You're not flaunting it, you're not making it a spectacle. You're just living your life as if you're living your life, with no difference in how you feel about your wealth, about having to be showing off to other people, not letting that get to your head, I guess I want to say. Tell me about the high priestess or priest. You're not getting full of yourself. Oh, yeah, there's children here, exceptionality, and fighting. I feel like you take exception when it comes to your children, and you're willing to fight for your children. Now, you may not have children yet. Maybe you have children with this spouse. Maybe you end up having children, or maybe you don't want to have children here. Children may be the exception. You might not want to have children. Now, keeping in mind, having this falling here, it's kind of telling me don't let the wealth cloud your vision about where you're going here or what you're meant to be doing here. This may be a fight here about having children. Maybe they have children and you don't, or maybe you have children and they don't. Maybe children are an issue, or that you're wanting to have these children with this person. We have the angels and trees and Asia. So maybe you end up going and traveling to Asia here. Maybe you have some type of, I'm getting bonsais here, some type of uh, bonsai type of trees here. Now, this may be something you see when you're there. This may be something that is a fascination. Maybe it's something you want to do as a pastime. This may be something that your spouse does. I'm kind of getting, if you do have children, or children are not a problem to be in your life, or that you want children with this person, or you have children with this person, I feel like anyone that fights with you or your children, you're going to fight to the end to defend them. Like this, these are your people. These are your people that you are willing to fight to the death for. It's kind of, they mean that much to you. They are willing to die for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Time. I saw time here, somewhere here. Buying. Time wasn't an issue here. You may have more time on your hands because of this wealth that you've received here, but you will fall if the money is going to go towards your desires with the nudity, or whether it is about the material things in your life. It's like needing to give back to humanity, and the more you give, the more you receive. Time is an issue when it comes to certain things here. I'm kind of getting you may feel like you have all the time in the world here. And what this is kind of telling me with this number 3, that there's some type of lesson or growth that you're meant to see here. And if you follow what you're meant to have here, there's things that are going to happen. You may have gifts. Maybe you see certain things coming in for yourself. You may see certain things happening throughout time. Now, this may be that your spouse is somebody that you have been with for all time. Okay, there's a lot of traveling going through here, I'm getting. So this is really interesting to me. Let's have a look. Those are some of the dreams that you may have, different dreams that you may have. Maybe you have a real sense of dreaming in that last week of January. Now, whether this was in your past life or if this was in this lifetime, something here may resonate for you, or that these are messages Spirit is trying to convey to you throughout some type of dream or message that you're meant to receive. Tell me about the writing. I want to know more about the writing here for Sunday. Wow. There may be a King of Pentacles coming in that's riding in for you. They may be a star seed, a fellow star seed to you. They may be just that they're light up the room when they show up. Just maybe, I'm kind of getting they mirror you. So this may even be a twin flame. So you may shine just as bright as this person. There's going to be things that you have a lot in common, or some similar aspects to things here. Tell me about the art. I feel like this person may have a real love of art. Maybe you are the artist or they are the artist and you have a real eye for art. Let's see. Eight of Cups. This may be something they walked away from doing. They may have given up on this art project or doing any art. I'm kind of getting maybe had some type of emotional setback and maybe haven't picked back up doing any art projects lately. This could have been some type of someone that maybe you walked away from in this lifetime or in past lives. What about the keys? The key and the stranger. Three of Wands. Somebody may be seeing your ships coming in. And I feel like this may be something they don't want for you. They don't want you to be happy, or they don't want this. I feel like they want you to do what they want you to do, not what you want to do. Maybe they're influence your life a bit. They may even not even like you or your person. Now, this could be family members. This could be somebody particularly spouse, or even a good friend that you see as a family um, member. We have the Two of Wands. This is individual success here. Now, you both may have your own individual success. And I feel like with the Two of Wands here, this is kind of saying that I kind of getting this as planning some type of future here. And this may be what they had in mind when they met you or see with you. You may even have a quick wedding here. You may end up coming together quite quickly. Tell me about the wealth with the Native American. We have the world here. Give me another card with the world. Oh, this may be some type of anxiety. There might be a third person here. I'm kind of getting somebody that is successful all on their own. They have independence here. I feel like this is an ending so a new beginning can come through. Somebody is a little apprehensive about maybe the wealth that they've received or the ending they've had. It even could be that what this other person may do when it comes to this new person or how they may react. Tell me about the falling. The wheel. Wow. With the Wheel of Fortune, this is kind of saying things are going to turn in your favor. You're going to have that luck, that aspect of luck that's going to help you through this. Because I feel like you see the messages that you're meant to see. You're not meant to have this go to your head, this wealth that you're better than anyone else because you have money. And a lot of people have that misconception of this, that they're so much better than the average person because they have the almighty dollar behind them. And it's true. Money can buy a lot of things, but it certainly can't buy you love. I mean, I guess it could buy you love, but it isn't true love. It's not a real love. It's a fake love. It's not real, right? Because it's not necessarily felt at the depths of your soul for this person. They're there for a different agenda or a different reason, and it has to do with your money. So, are you going to see this within certain people that come into contact with you? Two of Pentacles. You are going to see this. You're going to be able to adapt and adjust. And I feel like this is going to help you along here with this Two of Pentacles. You're going to be able to balance this. You're going to be able to multitask. And this is going to be financial opportunities that are going to come your way where you maybe are buying certain aspects, or I'm getting kind of may even be investments of some sort here. Tell me about the children and the exceptionality here. Ah, okay. So with the Nine of Wands, this is that healing that may be taking place here at this time. Perhaps there was an injury or an accident or an illness of a child, even. Maybe it was everybody but the children that were affected by this. Maybe it was something that happened to you or your spouse. Maybe fighting for your life or fighting for something to happen. You've built all these wands around you, though, protecting you and protecting your heart. And what really needs to happen is through time is having that healing so you're able to open up those walls again and let love in. Tell me about the time here. I want to know about the time for the collective. Tell me about the time. Wow. Now, you're going to cut out any person that is not there for your highest and greatest good. This is having Um, because we have the high priestess here as well, or high priest, depending on who you are. Um, I feel like the success and the Ten of Pentacles is really conveying that emotional harmony with your person, creating that generational wealth, that legacy, whether it's through inheritance or some type of property or um, this strong foundation that you're laying down. And with the Two of Swords, I feel like you may have to make some painful choices that may be cutting certain people out of your life that are no longer there for your highest and greatest good. Now, some people don't see the truth, but because we have the high priestess and the high priest, I feel like you do see that truth. You may not, you may have a blindfold on, but your intuition is going to guide you towards what you need to do when it comes to this happy lifestyle and happy home, that emotional harmony within your love life. Okay? This may even be something that you're trying to heal your heart, to bring down these walls, to let people in. Perhaps you've been through some trauma. I feel like whoever this is, they may have gone through this time and time again, or over and over again, maybe didn't quite learn the lesson, or really needed to learn the lesson and it took longer. Maybe you stayed in something longer than you should have. But remember, Spirit has a way of, it's not being done to you, it's being done for you. They cut people out of your life in order for you to be in charge of your own life, having your own values, living your own best life, right? So let's see, what is your intuition saying about this spouse? That you really want to take that leap of faith. This is the Fool here. This is taking that risk. This is somebody that is worth the risk. This is a new beginning. This is having that beautiful intentions here of all new things, getting to know somebody, learning about somebody, somebody that excites you to want to be able to jump off that cliff with them, that that you've got one another, that you're going to land just fine. All right, so what is your spouse? Oh, let's do this unrequited love. What about the stranger? Tell me what about your intuition about this stranger. Ten of Swords. This may be somebody that you realize is going to really do a number on you. Maybe they already have, okay? This is deep wounding, a betrayal. Maybe you find out something about them that maybe somebody else tells you about, that they've stabbed you in the back or they're going to betray you. They're going to deeply wound you, or that they have a fear of who you're coming together with. Maybe that they're trying to break you up or not have you come together at all. Maybe they're trying to fill your head about this person that you like. Maybe you've mentioned this to this person, that you like this this spouse that you want to have, that you want to marry. And perhaps this person is trying to sway you from coming together with this person through dishonesty of some type of lie or some type of negative thoughts that they're putting into your mind, some shady ass behavior here, manipulation, trying to get away with something here, lying or saying they cheated or something along those lines where this stranger is trying to come between the two of you. Now, what is your intuition saying about the spouse? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This hasn't come through for you just yet. You haven't given this person your pentacle, or this person hasn't given you this pentacle. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is one of the longest, it takes the longest to do what they need to do. And it's they take their time, right? It's a matter of being practical, and slow and steady wins the race, right? They're very diligent about things. They may be really being practical about things, maybe looking at things in all different ways, shapes and forms, or doing some research. They may have listened to this person, which has prolonged this from happening. Okay, so this may be why they haven't come in yet, right? So I'm kind of getting with that this is some type of somebody may be saying, why are you settling with this person? Or somebody's complaining about you. It could be that they're saying, oh, this isn't a practical person for you, or that this person's not available. Okay. Maybe they're with this other person, the stranger, that you may not know, but your person may know. Okay. So take that however that resonates for you. And just keep in mind, this is a general reading. So just take what does resonate for you and leave the rest. Don't make a story out of something that may or may not happen. Okay. So let's see here. Tell me about the King of Pentacles when it comes to the moon cycles here for the full moon. Now, with the full moon, this is usually the end of a cycle here, so a new beginning can come in. So let's see, for the Sunday after the full moon, oh, we got a lot here. We have communication is key. So it may be that this person hasn't come in yet, and it could be on the Sunday of the last week of January. There may have some type of communication, and maybe in the new moon of Gemini season in May. This is going to have you going towards your North Node. Okay, you're going to step out of that comfort zone and maybe even accept this communication or go on a date. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Now, you may have some kind of conclusion, or they may, based on this end of this cycle of this new moon. When is that coming in for the new or the full moon? It is on the 25th of January. So this is within that last week of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So the full moon is actually on the Thursday. So the full moon comes in for Thursday. And if we started this as Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, this is what would come in for that week, for that last week. So maybe that's what I should have started this as, but I did do it as a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if we look at Thursday first, maybe there's somebody that you've ended things with here. Some type of wealth is coming in for you. Your wheel is turning. You are adapting to this. You may have this wealth. And I feel like you may, instead of buying all these things, or maybe getting lingerie or some kind of something to do with nudity, clothes. They don't want you to fall out of favor. They want you to travel, maybe. Maybe you're going to leave to travel. This may be where you meet this person. Okay. So this may be where you have this realization. You step out of your comfort zone. Maybe somebody does communicate with you. Okay. So, and this may bring in this King of Pentacles here. All right. So let's see. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you've walked away from somebody. Maybe you have a divorce from a spouse already. Adjustments are required. So this may be somebody that you have seen every lifetime. You're very close to achieving your goals here when it comes to this collective. What about the Three of Wands? This is your ships coming in. This is holding your vision here. Now, you may have the key to all this. Now, this may be a stranger to you. This may be somebody you know. There may be somebody here that has unrequited love. Surrender to the divine. Let this go down like it's meant to. Go with the flow. The Two of Wands is planning what you're going to do. Now, maybe this is a wedding. Maybe somebody's planning to marry you. This may be what their plan is all along with this wedding. So, and saying your vows in front of authority figures and getting married, right? We did have the wedding, so perhaps this is what's coming in here. So tell me about that Eight of Swords. Meditate and contemplate. Get those messages from Spirit. Look at the bigger picture. You may need to look at that better picture or the bigger picture about what you're meant to be doing here when it comes to this ending. Confidence is your key to success. No matter what you're doing here, being confident in who you are. I feel like this is within that new cycle. You may have a lot of, I'm getting, I feel like you're confident in your ability to stay true to who you are without having it change you, this wealth or this. Yeah, nothing will come of this situation. If you don't, it's funny that this comes up. Nothing will come of the situation. You will fall if you're worrying about sex or your desires and you're overbuying things or a material things that you may be doing. It's about living life and experiencing life. It's not what you have, but what you do. Maybe you travel to see the world with your family or with your spouse or with somebody that means something to you. Tell me about this Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, or the Two Swords. Emotions will be running high when you meet this person. You may feel like time is a factor here. You and your loved ones are safe. You are protected. The energy is gaining momentum here, and this may be coming through for you quite soon when it comes to this time. Tell me about the Fool. A new start is coming, and it's funny that it says that with the Fool right there. And this is kind of confirming that this will be somebody new in your life that you take the leap of faith with. What about this stranger that maybe is trying to hurt you or your person? Your dream need a practical plan. So perhaps there is some type of plan this person is trying to change here, and it may have something to do with you. Or if this isn't your person, maybe this person is in your life, the stranger that seems to have this unrequited love for you, where they may be planning things to hurt you. What about your spouse, this spouse that's coming in? Believe in the impossible. Wow. So this is quite beautiful, actually. This person hasn't come here yet. Oh, the High Priestess just poked out here. So you and your person may be highly intuitive or have some type of clair or gift. Now, whether we start on Thursday or Sunday, I'm kind of getting it doesn't matter. It's all going to unfold. So even if you take it from Thursday, it's all going to come together where it's saying the same thing essentially, that certain things are going to come in for you. You're going to see, I want to say the red flags here when it comes to somebody that may be close to you or close to your person. You are either going to see this in this person, or this person is going to see it in their friend or family member or whoever it is. Maybe it's somebody in their family doesn't like you. Maybe they know of you. Maybe they don't want this person to be with you, but it's for their own selfish reasons that they're doing this to try to keep this person from you. So whether this person believes them or not, eventually they're going to use their intuition and come forward. It already shows it here that they are coming in. They maybe have always wanted to marry you if it's somebody you knew from when you were younger. Now, this also could be somebody that's new here and maybe always had a sense that there was someone for them and they would find them. It's kind of funny that I say that because sometimes it's like they have this kind of all knowing that this is going to happen for them. They're going to find that true love, that love of a lifetime, that person they can't live without, right? It's not about what you can live with, it's more about what can't you live without. And it's there. A lot of people are skeptical about that type of relationship, like that doesn't exist, but that's not true. It's there, and if you've ever actually been in love, there's that attraction and not wanting to walk away from this person, and it's almost comes to such a thing that you neither one of you want to walk away from each other. If it's a true give and take, I mean, sometimes it's somebody wants something more than the other. And if that's the case, there's always going to be that imbalance. And until you find that person that is on that same wavelength as you, that wants that type of relationship, wants that commitment, wants to have a lifetime partner, wants to have somebody in their life that they come home to every day, that they love every day, that they can't wait to see every day, is it then it may not be your person, right? I mean, we all have a way of having life come in, and but if you're always conscious of living your best life and feeling good about yourself and what you bring to the table, you don't lose yourself within that relationship. You still stay true to who you are. And my suggestion is be authentic, because eventually, even if you strive to be something you're not, eventually that mask will fall, and it may be a rude awakening to this person that you've come across a certain way all this time. And all of a sudden, now you're this someone completely that they don't even know, or feel like they're going to feel like they don't even know you, because this isn't what the persona you have put on all this time, right? And if that mask starts to fall, if you're not true to that, there's no way you can uphold that illusion for very long. And it is an illusion because it's something you're pretending that you are not. So my suggestion is go in all in as yourself. They're either going to like you or they are not. And it's good to have your best foot forward. But if you're not willing to continue with that best foot forward, then don't put that foot forward. Maybe you need to work on yourself more. Maybe you need to look within. Maybe it's just a different mindset that you need. I mean, things happen for different reasons. As we all know, we are here to learn lessons and take those lessons and move forward to grow, right? So, in any case, this is what I have for you, collective. I hope you enjoyed your reading. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already. And Yeah, if you'd like to donate, you can. There's a PayPal account in the description box below on any of the videos. You can do the super thanks with the clicking on the three little dots there. The super thanks is there if you want to donate that way, or just watching the videos certainly helps the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. Of course, you all know that. And I want you to stay blessed, stay positive, keep that positive affirmations out there of what your best life looks like. All right, you guys? All right. Take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.